What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we're getting into a video that a lot of you have been asking for. Recently I moved, and that means tearing down my office and everything that I've been shooting on for years now and taking it all somewhere else. So today we're getting into my home slash tech slash office tour. I don't know, but we're down here on the ground floor. This is like the front room actually, and I do a lot of shooting in here. You probably recognize some of these elements of furniture in my videos, like this little chest right here, and I have like this wooden coffee table. So I shoot on a lot of these things in this room pretty often now, and another place that I shoot at. And if you wanna see a video on the other place that I shoot at, leave a thumbs up and maybe we'll put something like that together. But behind here, I have my slider, and this is my Kessler Stealth with the motor kit. And most all the stuff that I mentioned is gonna be linked in the description, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. But I use this slider from time to time, not as much as I used to, but it's still a pretty cool tool to have. And we got a nice little table right here. You know, nothing crazy. I mean, all of this is just some regular furniture, but it just happens to look nice on video. One of my favorite things though, is this little barrel right here. And this barrel, I don't know, something about it. This little colorful wooden top, it just looks really cool. I don't know, that's probably one of my favorite things in here. But let's go ahead and check out the office, which is upstairs. All right, so here's the office. You're probably like, well, Dom, I seen your last office tour and it looks kind of the same, right? Yeah, it's pretty much the same layout. I didn't really change a lot because it's not broken, don't fix it, you know? So I'll show you around the place, especially if you're new here. So we have, this is like the main battle station right here. I have two of these ultra-wide LG monitors, which are pretty awesome for editing on. So I can have like stuff laid out on both sides, which is very helpful. And I have this keyboard here from Editor Keys, which is extremely helpful because it lays out all of the shortcuts for Premiere on it. Of course, I have my Magic Trackpad. Behind all that stuff, I have my Mac Pro, my G-Raid Studio, and my Focusrite Forte, which is what I use to run all of my audio. And of course, the Gear S2, which I recently reviewed, and if you want to check out that video, links in the description. Next to that, I have my Aukey Quick Charge 2.0 wall plug, which is pretty handy. I just leave it on the desk though in case I need to charge up something real quick. It's so much easier than looking for like my other stuff. You know, it's just always on my desk, ready to go. Link in the description for that one as well. It's actually pretty dope. Over here, this is my couch. So you've probably seen this setup before, something like this. And this is where I've shot a lot of videos in front of. I had the same layout in my other house and I figured, you know, why the hell not just keep it the same because it works, right? I'm gonna get back to this couch situation, working at the desk more now that all of that's set up. Over on the other side of the wall here, we do have my kind of media center. So this is the LG 47UB8500. I think that's the model. I'll link it below for you, but we have kind of everything that I need to get things going. So I have a little keyboard which actually connects to the TV, have my remotes, Apple TV. Down here I have my gaming setup. So I have my Xbox One and PS4, and I have them, as you can see, wrapped up in some custom dbrand skins, which are pretty dope, kind of dual color, dual tone skin setup, which is pretty awesome. And then on the bottom shelf, I have my controllers. And if you wanna check out these dbrand skins, I'll definitely link them in the description for you. You can kind of order two sets and like mix and match like I have right there, which is pretty awesome. Now, over on the other side of the wall, yes, there are 4 walls to a room, we have kind of a little shelf where I organize things. So top shelf is reserved for like camera equipment, and I have like my lenses here, like the 16mm, this is the Sigma 18-35, and usually on the other side of this, my camera is sitting here, but we're shooting with it right now, which is the FS7, so pretty awesome camera. I love this camera a lot. Some other miscellaneous camera accessories in this little box right here. And below that, we have smartphone central. So this is kind of how I have everything organized. All of my smartphones, I have this little divider thing and have them all in here. And then you can see a bunch of product boxes over here. Now, below that, we have this little tub right here. And so this is smartwatch central. Basically, I keep everything kind of, all the smartwatches in this little drawer right here. We also have battery packs, one of which is my Aukey 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack. And this actually has a quick charge 2.0 port on it. So you have that little orange port right there, and you can quickly charge up any compatible devices. It's pretty awesome. You have this nice little LED indicator in the front, which I find to be very useful. If you want to check out this guy, I'll leave a link in the description for you, but it's one of my favorite battery packs right now. And then of course, we have USB cables and wall plugs galore for days. But this is kind of the closet. I try to keep things a little more organized. I'm kind of a messy person sometimes, but I think I have things under control now. Real quick, if you want to know more about my setup, I know I just kind of grazed over the things. I'll leave a link to everything in the description, but I also have another setup tour video where I kind of go in more detail about my desk, so I will leave that video linked below. But if you're interested in setups in general, you should definitely go check out my buddy Edgar's channel, TechSource, where I'm going to be a featured guest on his show Setup Wars, and you'll find out more about my whole setup, and you're going to find out more about other people's setup and compare the two. It's actually a really cool show, so be sure to subscribe to his channel if you want to check that out, and that link will be below as well. But real quick, see all this stuff right here, all these boxes? I'm actually trying to sell some of my tech, some of my used gear, and I do have a store, so if you want to buy some of these phones at a pretty sweet price, I will leave that link in the description for you. Everything is in the description. But let's go ahead and check out some of the tech that's in my bedroom here. And contrary to popular belief, I actually do sleep, and I do it right here. So this is my bed. I actually just got like this whole bed set up because I just moved into this house, and the cool people over at Helix actually sent me out a mattress. I know that's kind of crazy, but it's really comfortable, and the whole process was pretty awesome. I went onto their website and I customized a mattress to like my specifications and what works for like me and my wife, and they sent it out in about a week, and it's just pretty damn comfortable. I don't know, I can't say enough good things about it. That link will be in the description for you if you want to find out more information about it. But over here, this is my nightstand, and I know it looks kind of basic, but we have this House of Marley Chant Sport Bluetooth speaker, which I'm testing right now. Thumbs up if you want to see a video on that. We also do have my 12-inch MacBook, which I happen to prefer over an iPad just because it does more for me than an iPad does. I can still watch movies on it, but it actually does more in terms of like I can actually work on this. And then I have my iPhone 6s Plus and my Apple Watch. And this dock right here that both of these are on, I actually did a video on it, and that video will be linked below. I have this little Blue Lounge cable management thing. It just kind of holds these cables in place so they don't fall over the place. And here's my Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, along with this Aukey 5-port USB wall charger. So it's got 5 ports on it, one of which is a quick charge 2.0 port, which is freaking handy as hell. So I can plug in all my phones up here, or at least the ones that I need to charge up, because as you saw earlier, there's a lot of phones that I have and they die. So pretty cool stuff there. But yeah, I mean, this is basically my setup, my house. You know, I showed you like the 3 key rooms that are really important. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, definitely feel free to leave it a thumbs up, as it does help out the channel a lot. And like I said, everything from this video will be linked in the description. That is going to be your one-stop shop for all of the stuff that we talked about here. So be sure to check out all those links and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. What kind of videos do you want to see in the future? Thank you very much for all the support, everybody. I really appreciate it. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.